He did say that, because people will move out.
Yeah, they won't do that.
Yeah. But she did say she left it open to raise it on corporate taxes.
People are just disgusting. Really, it's nice. Dirty tissues just lying around.
I didn't say me.
Good.
Everything's under control. Yep.
Good morning, Larry.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Boker Tov, Rabbi Prague.
Oh,
Shotina's here.
basically, we're going to discuss something. Vayazid Yaakov Nazid, Yaakov himself is cooking the meal when Abraham died. The house was filled up with many slaves. What is the point of him doing it? As it happened, all the story of Mechirat HaBechorah came before it, but I saw yesterday something fascinating. Let's open the Rambam in Sefer Shoftim, Hilchot Aver. פרק זין הלכות אבלות, הלכה זין.
In her middle?
זין. I gave you the wrong Marema from you have to say. Rambam is talking about Nichuma b'mitzvah, Nichuma b'iluyim. Just a second.
Some of them is
Look at
second. So it should be
Look a second in the Rambam.
it should be Zion.
פרק י"ד, פרק י"ד, הלכה ז', פרק י"ד בהלכות אבל. Yeraeli. Remember, every time the Rambam is using the phrase Yeraeli, the Gemara does it 20 hours. Yeraeli means this is my idea. Perek Yudal, all the way in the Perek Yudal. Halacha Zayin.
Shoftim.
Yeah,
יראה לי, the Rambam says, שניחום אבלים קודם לביקור חולים. You have a choice, you have a half an hour, either or. The Rambam says, I think that Nichum Avelim is first. Why is that? This is money, this is money. Why is that? You have a choice, either Bikur Cholim or Avelim. The Rambam says, I think Nichum Avelim is first. Why? שניחום אבלים גמילות חסד עם החיים ועם המתים. ניחום אבלים, if you're going to visit a sick man, you tremendous chesed with a sick person. But ניחום אבלים is chesed עם החיים ועם המתים.
Where is the Mishnah that talks about this? Because we say it in the morning, the Elu Devarim. Where's the order in there? Because
over there it's not. I'll show you an order in a minute, but not there.
I know it's not there, but the Vayat HaMeit is there.
The commentator bring a halacha. What? What is the Gemilut Chesed? Here it is. The comment debate are there. The Gemilut Chesed in the beginning.
What's that by saying?
Of course, we're going to see that by the minute.
But if Gemilat Chasadim is what we're talking about, but Gemilat.
Chapter Yudalet begins. Look at second halacha.
The Gemilut Chasadim comes before Bikur Cholim anyway.
Bikur Cholim is included in Gemilut Chasadim.
No, but I'm talking about in that Mishnah.
Let's look at a minute. Look at second in halacha al aleph. Mitzvah taseh shel divrei. Rabbis are telling me how to fulfill. You see, number one, he writes what? Lenachem levaker cholim. Then lenachem avilim. Then להוציא המת, להכניס הקלה ולעבוד אורחים, skip 2 lines, אף על פי שכל מצוות אלו מדבריהם, הרי הם בכלל ואהבת לרעך כמוך. So the Rambam is giving me 7-8 ways that the rabbis told me how to do. Here he's only listing the mitzvot. Now he's talking as a posek. Have a choice, A or B. It's either A or B. And look at the Radbaz says, look at the Radbaz was 400 years after the Rambam. It says, you see the Radbaz? Just the opposite means this is his opinion, but no one would follow the Radbaz because the Rambam says what he says.
No, but he says it himself.
The beauty is he's very careful. Look what he says. The Radbaz says I'm also bowing down to the Rambam. The Rambam says it. Yes. הייתי אומר איתך, I would say the opposite. Why? בביקור חולים קודם, שיש בו, בגמרא says, כאילו שופך דמים. If you are not visiting the people, the right to, what it means really,
they're lonely, they get depressed.
No, they can kill him.
You're not helping
very
them.
often.
Indirectly.
Remember, the main point of the Bikur Cholim is to make the fellow feel good, to lift his spirit.
It's a strong
ואמר רב דיני, כל המבקר את החולה גורם לו שיחיה. Okay, this is based on the story of Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva went to visit one of his students. Guys, everyone goes to Bikur Cholim. But to go to the people that you gain nothing from it is not saying thank you, the family doesn't call this.
So he's Cholek and Rambam without Cholek.
No, but he's saying Halakha L'Maaseh, I would say the same with the Rambam.
Yeah.
Shulchan Aruch, of course, brings the Rambam. The Gemara in Masechet Shabbat says, this is in the Shulchan Aruch. What happened if a man died? He doesn't have any children, no family.
Like, I don't know his father. I
mourners.
Both. The man and the guy, yes.
So the Gemara says if there's no one to see Shiva, the Gemara says the community is obligated to bring people to the house and they see Shiva every day. אף אחד לא עושה את זה. שולחן ערוך said, ולא רמה said, ולא רמה said, which means that 500 years.
The concept is strong.
This is the point. Says the Or Sameach, what is the concept? There are no relatives.
What is the concept?
The concept is, you see from this halacha, and the Gemara continues. In the neighborhood of Rav Yehuda Amar Rav, there was a fellow that died without kids, and he made sure that after 7 days, the mat came in a dream to Rav Yehuda, Tanuach da'atcha, thank you, shinakta da'ati. This is the Osameach. The Osameach is bringing you. So, what would you say, Radi? How would you say, what is the Gemilut Chassidim Amen?
For the
For the
mourners
deceased,
and
yeah,
the nation.
for the mourners and for the mourners, I understand.
There's a certain, I guess, comfort, if you want to say.
The med,
the med, the med,
No,
the
that's what it
neshama.
says, the neshama, the net is still there.
Yeah.
Because it's a kavod.
Yeah,
It's the biggest kavod. The biggest kavod you can give is we care.
We care.
Remember, he's not there. I'm not interested in him. No one is taking attendance. I'm there for the kavod of the man.
You saying he's still being judged at that time, the neshama, and they
He's being
help
judged
with the
only
judgment?
that day. It's good. It's for a year. Yeah. He's talking about doing the shivas. He says everyone agrees. The neshama is somehow somewhere.
So
My father passed when I was 3 years old. The youngest of 6. I'm told that when they came back from the cemetery, a bird entered the house, and the bird didn't leave. It left on the day they got it from the Shiva. Then everybody said, what's that? What was the bird all about? Again, I have no idea if there's any merit to it, but the bird came to the house.
The same thing is when Nagin
The
Yeshiva,
The bird stayed.
and they had the inauguration, and 2 birds flew into the auditorium, were flying around the whole time, and they left, and the rabbi said, one is the neshama of Isaac Shalom, and one was the neshama
So there's no,
of
so there's no question. Sammy,
They said,
Sammy,
Was
there's
it
no
Isaac
question.
and that was the other one?
Joe Esses.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
So there's no question.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no, but look, all your life from the age of 3, Rani, you live with this.
Yes,
idea.
it's memory.
You see,
It's
so
company.
so there's no question. What difference does it make if a man has a funeral of 1,000, of 10,000, 100,000? He's dead. He's dead on the stage.
Another story again. They told me he was only 50 years old when he passed away. He was very small. It was in 1949. They say that people walked from 66th Street all the way to 67th Street was the whole large group of people paying respects.
Then the answer is a kavod lamed. As a matter of fact, the Gemara wants to know is a eulogy. Kavod achai, kavod lamed. Okay, today it's of course kavod achai because you have to mention the country, but the real eulogy, yeah. Every time you mention it, it's nothing to say on the men. Who cares about the kids? The eulogy is tell me who the men is. Yeah? Believe it or not, the Gemara says it's kavod lamed. Kavod lamed. If a man leaves a will, don't eulogize him. The Gemara says Shulchan Aruch says don't eulogize. שומע כתוב בגמרא, כך אומר שולחן ערוך, eulogy is kavod lamed. What is the kavod lamed? The man is dead. He's in a wooden box. He's going to be buried in the ground. Answer is the concept is kavod. Says the Rambam, more people come to the Beit Avel by walking in and making a statement. You are an important man.
She's saying the child loses out on all those times when there's no eulogy, on holidays, and all those times.
Either there, or maybe he gains certain things. Yes, because so this again. So this is why the Rambam, the Radbaz says logically why? Why to visit the sick person? The answer is, and I'm saying it now for respect to myself. Very often when we come to Beit Avel, it's nothing but a social visit. And the real, what is the real nichum? Real nichum, yes? Real nichum. We speak of lost a father. People told the private stories about the father. This is the biggest kavod. I came and I told you, Ruchi, I knew your father. You tell me a story that no one knew. This is kavod. This is kavod. I came to your house now. Show kavod to your father, yes? I walk away, yes? I went to Paul Sartre, your uncle. Paul says to me, he was one of the early people who went to China, yes? He says he used to take competitors, come and we show you, go here, go there. This is Kabbalah Amen. This is Kabbalah Amen.
His father was the ambassador in China. They gave everybody every information.
No, but this is the point. You're crazy today. They're going to be a competitor. Says New York is big enough to host too. Now, now that you, so again, listen carefully now. So when I comfort, Joseph, when I comfort the people on the floor, this is a chesed with them. But for the Met, it's a statement of kavod. It's called this word, it's a key word. Yes? The same way if I go to a funeral, it's a kavod. He doesn't know if I'm there or not. Yes? And come to your house, it's a kavod. לא ככה, זה הנקודה, this is, you know, easy, of course, Sam is, you're saying is, let's say the house is mobbed. You come in, you can have one word without being, of course it's a part of the comfort of the Abelim is that people can, but the Rambam is adding something new.
The Shabbat, I was going to go visit Rochi on Saturday night. Joel tells me, no, she's staying in the hotel, visit on Shabbat. The other one is mob, and you don't get to talk to her. You went with her for 45
minutes. So now you understand. Here, take this.
Only her. I'm not in the house.
Take the book. Here. This is. I'm sorry. Share it with him.
I'm not sure it's only physical presence and the fact that.
Wait, here. This is exactly.
I'm leaving the house of the man. Only basically, he's raising.
I'm not sure it's geography.
If you just wait a minute, you'll see him.
Is it okay to visit on the Shabbat?
If you need to go to watch a baseball game during the week, then you can go on Shabbat. If you're busy, if you're just pushing it, the Shulchan Aruch says it open here. Let's like open Siman Reish Pezayin. Nari. Reish Pezayin 287 Shulchan Aruch Orach Chaim 2 Reish Pezayin. Reish Pezayin. Reish Pezayin. You see the Siman? Reish Pezayin. Shulchan Aruch יכולים לנחם אבלים בשבת. But again, if you went yesterday to a restaurant, don't come on Shabbat to be לנחם אבלים.
You pushed it off.
As you said, look further. וכן, יכולים לבקר את החולה. ולא יאמר לו, אם יגות את החולה, כדרך שאומר לו בכל, אלא אומר לו, שבתי מלזעוק, ורפואה קרובה לבוא. The same is שבתי מלנחם. Look at the Mishnah Berurah. Look at the Mishnah Berurah. יכולים, see Mishnah Berurah? Same here. אמרינם בגמרא, בקושי, התירו לנחם אבלים ולבקר חולים בשבת בקושי, ועל כן לא יפה עושים אותם שכל ימי השבוע אין הולכים בשבת. They have nothing to do. I'm going to do it. He's saying openly this halacha should be used only if you really couldn't do it during the week. So go visit the Abelim on Shabbat. As a matter of fact, if you're really a personal friend or a personal relative, then Nichum Abelim b'Shabbat is much more meaningful because the Abelim are
personal.
It's much more personal.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
so then I'm 100% in the clear because I was going Saturday.
Right.
After making a better visit. No problem. Right.
Look at
Rabbi Prague?
Yes.
So many times you ask the question, what about, are you mevatel Talmud Torah for Nichum Abelim?
The answer is yes. Again.
But the same concept that the Mishnah Berurah.
Exactly the same concept.
Okay.
כדרך שאומר לו בכל. Look at that. When we said Shiva on my father, Alav Shalom, someone called my brother, Rabbi Yashi was on the way to comfort me. Why did he come? He didn't come for me. He came for my brother. My brother was attending his class. We sat on the second floor. Rabbi Yashi was already old. So we took our chairs, we sat downstairs and we called him. Rabbi Yashi came for 3 minutes.
In the cold?
Right?
Cold?
No. It wasn't cold, but it was that almost. Look a second. The מצטער הוא מעורר הבכי, אסור בשבת. The idea is, if your comfort is, talk to the Aver. אומר לו, לוק משנה ברורה, ג' אומר לו, הביקור חולים כאן, ובניחום האבלים יאמר, שבתי מלנחם. mention שבתי מלנחם, the same as שבתי מלזעוק, ופואה קרובה לבוא. So now we understand a little better what the Rambam is saying. But remember, I just wanted to get this point. By Nichum Avelim, the fact that the Avel feels better, this is my fault. This is Nichum Avelim. By a man, me coming is the Kavod Amet. If I talk about it, it's a movie. Coming, I'm showing this man was a dignitary. Now let's see. Let's look at the Rambam Sefer Zmanim. Look, there's Zmanim at the table. Zmanim. Look at Chod Sukkah, believe it or not, from all the places. Here, take one here. Sefer Zmanim and Chod Sukkah. Chod Sukkah, Perek Zay. We want to see Sammy Mazeb bullets of the Rambam.
Where's Halacha?
Perek Zay, here, let's see the Halacha. Chod Zay. יופי, הלכות סוכה, פרק ז' זה הלכות הגאולה. Look a second, הלכה כ"ד. כ"ד, what is it? It's a Gemara, of course, but look at the Rambam. The Rambam says, כך היה מנהג בירושלים. Yes? כך היה מנהג בירושלים, יוצא אדם מביתו שחרית ולולבו בידו, ולפתהר זה עד הסליקה הגאולה, ונכנס לבית הכנסת והוא בידו. So not picking up the lulav right before הלב, as you are praying, even while you מתפלל, והוא בידו. To show you how much I'm excited about the mitzvah of lulav, so as you pray שחרית, including עמידה, you hold it the lulav. Now look at that. ויוצא לבקר חולים, ולנחם אבלים, והוא ביד. Here the Rambam tells you, חול המועד סוכות, חול המועד סוכות, you're going first לנחם אבלים, here is you went בניחום אבלים, with the lulav, which means it's such a...
But wait a minute, is the question...
What?
Why not Yom Tov?
No.
But how could you go on Yontif if...
Very practical way. Yes, I'm sorry, what?
How could you go on Yontif if it is an inyan of the samachta b'chagecha? How do you deal with that?
Listen carefully. This is a famous contradiction. The Rambam tells us in the Chod HaBeinim,
Like Shabbat.
first, says the Mishnah Yavetz, the chief rabbi of Yerushalayim, brilliant. En avelut b'chol hamoed, right? Yeah. You are walking outside, you're coming to shul, you are dressed regularly. So the aspect of Nichum Avelim of the Avelim doesn't exist. And the Kavod Amet doesn't.
What about?
So, and Chol HaMoed is not Avelim. Right? You go to shul, you put...
Oh, that's why...
So the Nichum Avelim of the Avelim is not there. So you have only one aspect, which aspect of Kavod Amet. Then the Bikur Cholim is before Kavod Amet.
But same thing with Shabbat though, if the Shabbat is in between, so this no, I really look at Shabbat really. Well, I say the Sinad is obviously, so how does that work?
In Shabbat, you have much more.
There's no...
But זה אותו דבר, כאילו, אם הרמב"ם אמר לנו, ראינו עכשיו בשולחן ערוך, the case, he's asking now,
but there's no Nichum Avelim Bechlal b'Yom Tov.
because the Avelim stops.
Yeah, there's no Avelim. You can't make Nichum Avelim on
Right, so
Moed.
one of two. Either the man died and was buried on Yom Tov. But his father, Rabbi Shalom, died on Yom Tov Sheni, yes?
Okay.
Either he's in Avil. He's not sitting on the floor. He's in a state of Avil. He didn't start. He's in Avil until the Shiva is over. He started to see Shiva after the
No, but I can't visit him.
If you'll be a very good friend, you'll be
So
maybe you are.
This is a difficult Rambam.
He's asking, where is the ability?
Isn't he bringing comfort? The myth is still the Neshama
Comfort, okay, but we're using, he's saying the mitzvah of Avelut. There's no Avelut going on the
But according to
Can't make the mitzvah.
according to what we just said, it's only kavod amed and follow. It's only the kavod amed. And any chuma belima de aver. It's kavod amed. You come into the house and you your father. That's what talk about your father. Nothing to do with you.
But how is that different than Shabbat?
What?
The Shabbat is in the middle of the Shiva.
But
If
Shabbat-
he went to visit on Shabbat, it's not a really Shabbat before his Yabos.
Rabbi Prague,
Yes, I'm listening. Yeah.
when I'm looking as you're talking, I'm seeing that there's a Yerushalmi that's opposite. There seems to be a machloket between the Yerushalmi and the Bavli because
What does the Yerushalmi say? Please read us the Yerushalmi.
Let me get it. I'm sorry. Tama Ravila and Batani Teman. They read all the same things, but they do not mention the Rishalmi Nichum Avelim. Boy, you do it.
Yeah, this is the reason is because what Sammy said. Says there's
This is a very
about,
question.
we have inside this doesn't.
Rabbi Prague, it's in the Yad Peshuta. I saw it.
Yeah, but I have the sefer now.
I know you. Sure you do.
No. לא כולם יש לזה שם. בלי נדר שם tomorrow. אני בטוח שזה מה שהם אומרים. So now,
But they answer it because they say it was the המפרשים מסבירים שלדעת הירושלמי מדובר ביום טוב הראשון של חג בשבת.
יום טוב הראשון של חג בשבת. They are trying to explain also where is the lulav.
That's what they're talking about, the lulav.
Talking about the lulav. He's asking, Eina belut biyom tov.
Look at the Kesef Mishneh Kapdalet. Yeah, it's clear.
Look at the Kesef Mishneh.
Kapdalet. They're wearing tefillin and Chol Moed.
They normally.
Some do.
Let's look. Stop. I don't know. Look at the Kesef Mishneh. See Kesef Mishneh Kapdalet. ואף על גב, קיים עליו, לא יאחוז הדות. הוא מקשה הוא שואל, אפילו תפילין אסור לך להחזיק, הוא אני פלא עמידה. How can you hold the lulav?
Oh, you're not wearing tefillin.
No, you don't have tefillin on Chol Hamoed.
On a weekday, the Gemara tells you don't hold anything except the Siddur. Why are you holding the lulav? This is his question. אף אגב דקיים עליו לא יאחוז אדם תפילין בידו ויתפלל, הטעם לאו מצווה, כלומר, נטילתם בידו אינה מצווה. Holding tefillin, holding the tefillin is not a mitzvah.
It's like holding a book.
ולאחי תריד עליי, holding, יש a mitzvah.
I didn't understand the question.
Actually doing
What do you mean holding tefillin? Rabbi, you're talking about wearing tefillin.
Holding.
I can't be praying on me that without tefillin. I'm holding my tefillin and not having tefillin on. I have two tefillin. What are you
I
talking
agree.
about?
Meant to put his hand on the road while he's praying.
Holding it because he'll drop it. His hand on the rush. Okay.
אין לך מקום אחר, you are in the airport. Yes,
You're holding it in your hand.
Holding, carrying them?
I have my
Carry.
tefillin and I'm not wearing them while I'm praying on me down.
Because you are in the airport and the scenery in front
But
of
I
you.
carry my lulav. Come on, Rabbi.
And then with this has in the back, all the commentary. The back.
Could be Rabbeinu Tam.
What bothers him mainly is the Nifum Avelim and Nimtov. What is
That's the big question. That's
Are you allowed to hold
what? I'm sorry, what did you say?
tefillin on Shabbat?
Okay, Shabbat is Asur.
And on Chol Hamoed, you're allowed to hold them.
no. That's what you said.
חול המועד, מני אשכנזים
Some
aware.
people wear that.
מני אשכנזים aware.
On Chol Moed. No, I'm saying Shabbat. Oh, Shabbat, yeah.
Hey, when you made the visit on Shabbat,
You talk about.
I'm saying when you made the visit on Shabbat, there's no Evan on Shabbat, is there?
Yeah, but he says here, carry your lulav
No, I mean, he was saying the premise was there's no Evan.
to go Mikor Halim. I got you. Hey,
איך אני
go
מקבל?
carry my lulav.
Come
Mikor Halim,
back
but there is no
there.
Mikor Halim.
לא, זה מעניין.
Well, the rabbi started saying, look, you
מעניין.
do it second,
Sam,
you said
Sam,
first.
זה
Okay.
מעניין. לא, זה מעניין. למה Why is the Shulchan Aruch not saying יכולים לנחם אבלים בשבת וביום טוב? To be honest, we have to look at Yom Tov, but anyway, they'll come back to it. Let's go back now to the one man. It comes out like this. Sometimes by you being there, this is the Kabbalah Amet, yes? Question is, when Yaakov Avinu is cooking by himself, this is the biggest Kabbalah Amet. So that in every bite of a bear, you have two parts. If I believe sitting on the floor, someone has to provide them food, we all do work. But if you, I'm using an example of Rabbi Feinstein died, yes? Normally the Chavrat Elisha takes care. 6 of his real disciples said there's food to come in to wash his body before they put it. The biggest kavod in the world, yes? For Yaakov to do it, this is an act of kavod.
But it's
I'm not, listen carefully again. I'm not obligated. The question was, why is Yaakov cooking? Is Yaakov can ask 25 substitute to cook? Doing it myself is an act of kavod.
But you just taught us last week that the Avam Kalkelet at the Shura, that's why Avram by a Chavoshet and Chamor, the same thing with Paro, that the person loves it so much.
Exactly the point here.
Avam Kalkelet the Shura.
Vayakam Avraham b'boker vayachboshet chamora. Bilam gets up in the morning vayachboshet chamora.
Too.
It's important to me. I'm not allowing anyone to do it. Now, since we see Rambam, Nichum Avenu, there's 2 aspects to it. One is simply chesed with the relative, and one is kavod. The kavod is I'm doing it myself. Where do we see the concept? You have the Mishnah Berurah. Go back to Mishnah Berurah. Where is my Mishnah Berurah? Yes. Go to the Mishnah Berurah, and you can do halacha that most of us are not doing it. Look at the first siman, the first page. Chelek Gimel. Go open Siman Reish Mem Bet.
Reish Mem Bet, okay.
Well, if I have a housekeeper, I cook, or I cook for my father. He doesn't care which one. We both make it exactly the same. Is there Kabbalah Abicha if I make the same outcome?
I'll tell you, if you ask me, just
Because I'm saying, Yaakov is cooking.
My parents lived on I pushed my father on the wheelchair to shul. He said, here, the guy comes to me, why do you do this? I put for him this one once. What did I do? I said, you can ask him. My father had an attendance. He said, I am here, this is me. Every day I make sure if I'm around,
So in other words, Yaakov still is also Kaver Abicha because he was cooking for Yitzchak. With the house that the servant could have cooked, but he's cooking also.
But he didn't have to sit Shiva anyway. It was his grandfather.
Oh, no, but the question was again, why?
I insisted to be the guy who calls Nathan. Gave him the number.
Don't they have in houses the grandmother, food is love?
Yes, love. Food is love.
Yeah, so it's the same concept.
The Gemara says in Kiddushin 41, everyone knows it. Here it is, Rav Safra Machir Reisha. Every Friday afternoon, he made sure that he participated in the preparation for Shabbat.
Right.
Most of us, the people, the helpers, to get out of the kitchen, but to do something. Rava, Malach Shubuta. Each one of them, what? They have maids in the house.
Only Kavod.
Me and you doing something specifically. Look in Shulchan Aruch.
So I'm just pointing out, so Yaakov making the lentils was even more a bigger mitzvah of Abicha than Kabod Hamet.
Of course, they are fair.
That's what I'm saying is.
You're saying it's a step further.
It's even a step further. He could have done it every day. Absolutely. Every day he could have done it. Even the servants could have done it.
Now let me show you Shulchan Aruch here.
It's Oneg and Kavod, right?
It's connected to Oneg and Kavod. Yes. Look what the Shulchan Aruch says. Look at the first siman. This is the first siman. Reish Mem Bet. The first page. אפילו מי שצריך לאחרים, even if a man You see, אם אפילו מי שצריך לאחרים, אם יש לו מעט משלו, which means normally I'm being assisted by others, by the community, by relatives, אם יש לו מעט משלו, צריך לזרז עצמו ולכבד את השבת, yes, which means try to do something on your own, yes, this is the kavod. By Yaakov cooking for his father, Eli is adding another aspect, yes, that it's a kavod, it's a kibbud avaim, but it's, which means
You're not supposed to do any melacha when we are there.
No, it's not. It's
it's Yaakov, no, Yaakov is a grandson.
He's not saying.
Remember, guys, we are part of a system. Whatever you see is correct. But the Gemara is giving us a refined tool to Yichum Avelim, and the Gemara is telling us,
Wow.
the Shulchan Aruch says, try to do something. Again, if you prepare the candles, you did. Yes.
That's right.
Last week when I prepared the potatoes, because I had a guest Friday night, my wife is in Israel. So I invited a guest Friday night. So I called my wife, I'm on the phone. To do this, do that. I did it myself. Came out good. At least no, I said, come this Shabbat again. Shabbat morning is coming again. So it's a good sign.
It came back for second.
Now you can do it all the time.
Every week. The difference is my wife would put the china this way, that way, this is I did it, whatever. The point is, you're giving him the good food.
Maybe I could say Shabbat is Shabbat. This is miyuchad just for Shabbat. You know, where other people could do it. Is that your source?
No, but this is the Gemara. The Gemara in Kiddushin says mitzvah bo yoter mebishlucho. Mitzvah bo yoter mebishlucho. If I can put in mezuzah or ask Joseph to do it, here it's a chidush gadol. The mitzvah is to have food for Shabbat. Who cares if the maid does it or I'm doing it or? Answer is no. By doing it, if you peel a potato theoretically, you're showing that this event is a very important. It's a very important event.
The Torah lists a lot of these things, but he says, it's a Gemara
in Perek Shvi'i, but the same idea. The idea is I have to show. I'm just telling you. I had a fellow in my shul, Alav Shalom. He told me his wife was busy in business, and she says almost every day we eat in the restaurant. Yes? Once a week we made sure that we eat in the restaurant. Otherwise, the kids don't feel anything. If you take your family every holiday to Florida,
they
never feel the spirit.
During COVID, somebody asked Rabbi Yaakov, they said, what's our custom on our food to eat, let's say? And he says, really, either one is good, but do what your mother did. He says, I don't know what my mother did. We never home with Passover. Rabbi Yaakov.
No, but this is exactly the point. Kids get it from their house. Before Thanksgiving, everyone has memories of smell, of food. This Thanksgiving, it's a family. No one goes to Florida no one says that. This is
We are the only one.
no, but this is what Shabbat, Joseph. This is what Shabbat. This is what Yaakov did. It's a new. I like it. It's a new aspect. Yaakov showed Kavod Amen by cooking by himself.
Anybody questioning when the mother saw in the womb two people and kicking? How can you know whether Yaakov was kicking or Esau was kicking?
She didn't.
So why?
But she assumed every time you pass a church, one thing, and everyone you go this, you assume it's the same. No one knows.
Rabbi, how were your Zooms yesterday?
What?
How were your
Zooms? You had the
yesterday?
parent teachers?
I met 48 parents yesterday from 9 in the morning.
Every 20 minutes.
And okay, I have a nurse that most of my students are on, so it's easy. I mean, imagine a kid, you have kids that you have to put the news on the table.
Rabbi, you should get used to get it with AI.
Rabbi George Goldman.
They'll answer for you. It will be like you answering and you sit down at home.